and welcome back to another speed paint. Today I'll be drawing Rem from ReZero, and this is the third drawing in my little ReZero fan art series, so if you haven't seen my two other videos, then you should go do that. This is the video we've all been waiting for, or at least I've been very excited for it because I love Rem. Rem is one of my ultimate favorite female characters, like, ever, so I have a lot I want to say about her. I think Rem might actually be my favorite character, or my favorite female anime character, and that comes like Saber from Fate Zero, Mayuri from Steins Gate, Sasha from Attack on Titan, Midai from Beyond the Boundary, Sayaka from Madoka Magica, and so on. I mean, I also really like Beatrice and Felt from ReZero, but I mean, Rem is best girl. But first, I'd like to talk a little bit about this drawing. I actually made an entirely different sketch of Rem, but it kind of just looked like the Ram sketch, but flipped. They were way too similar, so I decided to scrap that sketch and just start all over again. So now she's in a completely different pose, and I drew her in a different perspective as well, so this drawing would differ more from the Ram sketch, and now Rem really looks like a precious angel. Like with my Ram and Amelia drawings, the shading and colors were nothing impressive, so you'll see that in the end of this video, I'll tweak the drawing up digitally and add a background and everything, so yeah, it gets better. I forgot to mention this in my Ram video, but I added a blue background to that drawing, sort of to reference Rem, while this drawing was going to have a pink background to sort of reference Ram. And the flower petals were originally going to be pink, but I didn't want this drawing to be overwhelmingly pink because I don't even really like pink that much. So I just made them blue instead. And it's nice to see blue elsewhere in the drawing, so it's not just Rem's hair and eyes that are blue, so yeah, I really liked that touch. But yeah, I think that's all I want to say about the drawing process, so let's talk about this character a little bit. Also, if you want to hear my thoughts about ReZero, watch my Ram video, because I don't want to repeat it for every ReZero video I make, so yeah. I think that even if you haven't seen or heard of ReZero, you've still seen this character around. She's probably one of the most popular and loved female anime characters ever, and she's definitely the most popular character from ReZero. If you haven't seen ReZero, what you need to know about Rem is that she's a pretty soft-spoken and quiet character, at least at first. Both Rem and her sister never really showed much emotion in the start of the show. They were just really serious and expressionless. Rem has always felt inferior to her sister, and because of this, she always just kind of stood behind and followed her sister. She always thought so highly of her sister, and I think she was very insecure and believed that she wasn't worthy. I believe she even mentioned in the show that she wished that she had never been born, so that says a lot about her own views of her self-worth. Which brings me to Subaru, the main character of ReZero. He really helps Rem and comforts her and makes her a better person. And I just really loved watching her go from the serious, expressionless character who was so dependent on her sister to a sweet, loving, and independent character. Because in the start, you know, she really did not trust anyone. I mean, it was like her and her sister, and that was it. By the second half of the show, Rem is always smiling and being sweet and giving Subaru advice and helping him. She even gave him, you know, the famous speech that everyone's heard about what she loves about Subaru and, you know, their little dream life together. And she ultimately talks Subaru into giving it up and going back to Amelia because she knew that Subaru belonged with Amelia. Which is one of the many things that I love about Rem. I mean, if you've seen my Amelia video, then you already know that I really don't feel any chemistry between her and Subaru. But anywho, Rem loves Subaru so much, and it didn't happen all at once like Subaru with Amelia. I mean, we watched these two characters get closer, and the chemistry, I mean, it was really there. It was really there, guys. We got to watch Rem, like, slowly fall for him, and it wasn't for anything as shallow as his appearance or his kindness. And she had the opportunity to run away with him and have the life with him that she dreamt of. She could have had that life with the man that she loved. Subaru was scared, and he was ready to run, but Rem knew that if they ran, they would be leaving behind the version of Subaru that she loved and that she fell in love with. So she talks him into going back and saving Amelia, and I get so emotional just thinking about it because Rem had a chance. But she gave it away because she knew it wasn't right, even if she wanted it. So don't you dare tell me that Rem is a bad character, because she is a literal angel who deserves nothing but the best in life. And Subaru would literally be nothing without her. She has helped him so much, and I mean, he would have gotten nowhere without her. But yeah, if you've seen my Emilia video, then you should already know that I'm a hardcore Rem and Subaru shipper. I understand that Subaru and Emilia are, you know, destined to end up together, and it wouldn't be right if he ended up with Rem, but I still wish Subaru would realize that, you know, he's being a bit of an idiot, and the girl he really needs was right next to him all along. I'm glad that it's at least obvious that Subaru cares deeply about Rem, even if it isn't in that way. If you've seen the first episode of season 2, then I think it's very obvious that Rem, you know, really does mean a lot to him, so I'm glad that she wasn't just a character that gave everything to him, just so he could forget about her and be like, Emilia! You know? I am at least glad for that. I have some life advice for you guys, though. If a Rem happens to wander into your life, don't ever let her go. Because you will never find another Rem in your life. And she was literally sent from the heavens to bless you and give you nothing but happiness. Don't let her slip through your fingers, and don't settle for an Emilia. But yeah, I'd love to talk about ReZero in the comments with you guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Rem, Season 2, anything that has to do with ReZero. Well, actually, I'm willing to talk about just about anything. And you can contact me directly, too, if you'd rather do that. The links to all my social media will be in the description below. So feel free to message me if you have any questions, or if you just want to talk, you know, I'm here. To my current art projects, I made a digital drawing of an original character. Oh my god. My inspiration was cyberpunk, with a touch of, like, space themes. So go find me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook to see it. I'm also working on a Claude drawing, you know, Claude from Fire Emblem Three Houses, because at the time I'm recording this, it is his birthday, so I'm hoping to be finished with it by the time that this video is out, though it probably won't be finished by then. But otherwise, I'm not really working on anything. I don't know what to draw next. I've been thinking a lot about, like, YouTube video ideas, though, so I might do something a little different soon. To what I've been up to lately, I've been drawing, obviously, I think that's a given. I've still been playing Animal Crossing and Persona 5. I'm really hoping I can finish Persona 5 before I move out. I will make that happen. And then I'll have to make some more Persona 5 fan art, because I really want to draw Yusuke. And, well, everyone, really. Been hanging out with friends, because a lot of them came back from traveling. Though a lot of my friends are also traveling again, so... I've been getting things ready for when I move out, because that's happening in less than a month, which is kind of scary, but I'll talk about that in a different video, because I actually have some, like, news to give you guys. I haven't really been up to much otherwise, because the weather has been shit. It's been shit for, like, an entire month, and I'm so upset about this. I want summer. So, you know, I haven't been reading a lot, but I wanted to do that over the summer, but I also want to read outside in the sun. But I've been trying to read the Black Butler manga, because I really want to get into it. Yeah, that's really all I've been up to. Oh, and I've been watching a ton of, like, studio vlogs on YouTube, because I want that artist life. Have you guys seen Sherlock? I bought a belt for the first time, and I'm wearing it, and, like, I'm so paranoid. If you've seen Sherlock, then you know why. Okay, I have some time left, so I'm just gonna ramble a little bit. I'm thinking of doing a sketchbook, like, flip-through, as a video soon, because I just remembered that I finished a sketchbook, like, a few months ago, and, yeah, maybe I should do that. I also have these, like, really big, like, Copic, sketchbooks. I think I have 6 or 7 of them. And they're from, like, several years ago, so I think it'd be pretty interesting to go through those and see what my, like, really old art used to look like. It'd be a little bit embarrassing for me, but, you know, that could make a fun YouTube video. Actually, since I have some time now, I might just give you guys the news right away. Or not news. I don't know what to call it. Mini news, I guess. I got into an art school. It's pretty much a high school, but like leaning towards art, if that makes any sense. And it's in the city, so it's 2 hours away from my home, so I'll be moving out in less than a month. And I just wanted to give you guys a heads up because I don't know how often I'll be able to upload once that happens, because obviously when I move out once I move out, I don't know how much time I'll have to like film and edit these videos. I don't know if I'll have any time at all, really. I don't know. So I just can't make any promises at the moment. It'll probably take me a few weeks to really, you know, get into things, and I don't want my YouTube channel to be my biggest worry while I'm there, you know? I don't know, it might take me a while to like settle in, get used to things, and I can't promise that I'll have videos ready to upload for a while, so, you know, if I become inconsistent, then, you know, that's why. But yeah, that's still a while away. I mean, school starts on the 17th of August here, so, you know, that's still a while until, but just a little heads up. I'll probably remind you guys again before, you know, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this drawing process, and I hope you liked this drawing. If you like it and you want to see more, then, you know, follow me on Instagram, where I am most active, you know. I post a lot there, 3 times a week actually, if not more. But yeah, thank you for watching this. I'll see you guys next Sunday.